What's the crack, lads? It's Stig here. I'm playing FIFA 12 Ultimate Team, and I want to show you guys how to build a 5-star Serie A team by only spending 1,000 coins or less on each player. Now, as you've seen in my last video, building a 5-star Premier League team for 1,000 coins each player. As I do the same here, this is only this is the highest rated team. I don't go for players I prefer or like the fastest players. I have some of them on the bench, and I'll get to them soon. So we'll get straight into it. First of all, in net I have Abbiati from AC Milan. He's a 6'3" goalkeeper. I was deciding mainly between him or Morgan De Sanctis here. They're both 6'3", but Abbiati has considerably better diving and reflexes, which is what I always go for as a goalkeeper. I think they're the most important things. De Sanctis has better positioning, but I personally would prefer Abbiati. They're both pretty good goalkeepers for 1,000 coins, as they're both rated 83. De Sanctis playing for Napoli. Got him for 1,000 coins, and Abbiati for 900. Onto the right back, playing for Juventus, Stefan Lichtsteiner. From Switzerland. There isn't a great choice of right backs in the Serie A for very cheap, so I was quite stuck. I went for Lichtsteiner because basically he's the highest rated, only at 79. Now that's not great, but he's the highest rated, and he's actually quite well rounded as well, better than the rest that are usually either all based on defending and are quite slow, or they're either very fast and can't defend. Going on, I might have a sub centre back or right back. I do. Conco from Lazio. He's French. He's quite pacey and he's got decent defending and quite good dribbling for a right back. He's 76. Got him for 450 coins, which is quite good. Onto the two centre halves. First centre half is Philippe Mexes from AC Milan. He's French as well as Conco. He's 6'2", and he's actually one of my favourite defenders to play with. I think he's class. I would probably pick him from a Serie A team, like a strong Serie A team. I think he plays great. He always plays well for me. I got him for 1,000 coins in 4-3-2-1. These all the starting 11 are in the right formation. I got them for less than 1,000 coins in the right formation. The subs go for the same, but they're in different formations. But you'll probably be able to find them for the same price, or else just a tiny bit over. Mexes is a great defender. He's a big, tall, strong defender, and he always plays well for me, like I said. Ranocchia, Andre Ranocchia, the young lad from Inter Milan. He's 6'5", pretty tall, but he's not that fast. Again, I just went for him because he's rated 80. It's not bad. He's decent at defending and headering, but the speed does let him down, and I hate having slow defenders, but it's up to you. Sub centre back I have is Mehdi Benatia. I'm not familiar with him myself. I just got him. He was 80 as well, from Udinese and Morocco. As fast as Mexes is, 68. It's not great. The defending 82 and 79. He's decent. He will get you by for 1,000 coins, I suppose. The left back, again, there isn't a great choice of left backs either. Federico Balzaretti is probably the best, considerably. He's the best well-rounded player at 80. Some of the other players were Paolo De Chegli for Juventus and Nagatomo for Inter Milan, but they're more based on speed rather than defending. Balzaretti is actually quite well-rounded, with 83 pace and decent defending and a good bit of passing and dribbling in there as well. The sub left back I actually have is Armero from Colombia and Udinese. He's actually quite good as well. 85 pace, and his defending is okay. It's not too bad. But Balzaretti is probably one of the best left backs going in the Serie A, because they actually haven't got a great selection of left backs. I don't know why, but a lot of people pick Balzaretti anyway. Onto the midfield. Starting off, I like to play, when I play this formation, I play one defending mid and two attacking mids, as you see. Starting with the defending mid, Arturo Vidal. Got him for 1,000 coins. A lot of people would pick this player anyway. He's actually very good player. You always see him in Serie A teams. Plays for Juventus. He's, like I said, very well rounded with 81 pace, good passing, good defending, good decent header. He's 5'11", but he has a very high work rate, so he'd do the job, especially only 1,000 coins. Like I said, a lot of people pick him. Hamsik, who was, I think, higher rated in the FIFA 11. He was 86, gone down to 84, but I still think that's actually 950 coins for Hamsik is pretty good, I think. All of his stats have dropped quite a bit than last year, but I think he's still a good player for the price that you can get him at. Playing for Napoli. There's a few good players you can get from Napoli now. They're a pretty good team now. And I'd say he's one of the best players on the team, probably, because he was such a good player last year. He would probably still keep some of his attributes. Hernandez, he's not the fastest, and I'm not a fan of having slow midfielders, but he does have a great shot and he's a good passer of the ball. Brazilian, but as I said, pretty slow, so I'm not a fan. 900 coins, but he's still worth it. Some of the sub midfielders I have, one of my favourite players ever, Kevin Prince Boateng, AC Milan. He's great player. He can play anywhere across the middle. He can play attacking mid, defending mid. As you can see, his stats there are great. They're all high. 80 pace, 76 shooting. His shooting is actually really good. He's got a great powerful shot on him. Good dribbling, good passing, good defending. He's just a great player. These three Italian midfielders, you've probably seen them in the Euros, all played a good game, and they're all, I like Montalivo and Marchisio. They're the more attacking midfielders, and De Rossi defending mid. He's also good. They're all very well-rounded players. Not so much Montalivo. They're more Montalivo and Marchisio are more for attacking, and De Rossi, as you can see, is more for defending. But De Rossi has a great shot on him. He's got a lot of shot power and good for taking the long shots and free kicks. But Montalivo and Marchisio could fill in for the likes of Hamsik and Hernandez easily there. I think they're great choices. So going on to left and right wingers. Left winger, I went for Mirko Vucinic from Juventus also. I'm not a fan of him, to be honest. When I pick wingers, I like them usually really fast, but you know, he's 1,000 coins, and there isn't a great choice of wingers in the Serie A. There's either really good ones or quite bad ones. He's quite slow, 82 pace, but he'd get the job done. I don't know what you prefer, if you prefer pacey wingers or what, but another winger you might be able to get is El Hero Elia, also from Juventus. I couldn't find him for 1,000 coins, but I'm sure maybe if you went a tiny bit over, you could. I think he's 5-star skills and he's got about 90 pace. He's quite a good left winger. Right wingers, there wasn't many, and I couldn't find this player, Milos Krasic. He's one of my favourite players. I think he's quite underrated in this game. I think he should be rated higher. I think he's a great player. I can only find him right mid in this formation as well, but 90 pace, 78 shooting, 81 dribbling. I think he's underrated, like I said, but he's a great player, especially for right wing. Up front, Diego Forlan. He's not the fastest striker. I picked him above the rest because he's 84, highest rated I could find, but quite hard to find on the market for 1,000 coins or less. But the main reason I picked him, not so much for his pace, of course, but his shooting. I think his long shots are about 92. He's got one of the best long shots in the game, and his finishing is quite good also, his dribbling and passing. So that's about all you have with him, though. But some of the other strikers and wingers you could get, Gianpaolo Pizzini, and Matri for Juventus. They are both target men, especially Pizzini. He's much based around his headering, 88 headering. He hasn't got much else going for him. I think his finishing is alright as well. He's rated 83. Matri, I'm not a fan of Matri at all, but again, he's rated 81, so I went for him. These two players, Jovetic and Cassano, they are both 5-star skills. They're not the fastest, especially Cassano. I don't like Cassano because he's so slow, but both 5-star skills. I know they're centre forwards and they don't fit into this formation, but I thought I'd put them in there just because a lot of people are based on they like to use players with a lot of skill. I personally do, not so much because I'm doing loads of fancy tricks and flicks, but because I like a player with good ball control, and usually if they have 5-star skills, they've got good ball control. So Jovetic and Cassano could fit in maybe the right wing or left wing, or you could change that around to 4-3-1-2 and play a little centre forward sitting behind the two strikers. And just I think I have some extras just that I couldn't fit into the team going as well. Pato is just my player. I couldn't get him for 1,000. Don't mind him. Mark van Bommel, defending midfielder. He's quite slow, but I've played with him with Holland in head-to-head seasons, and he's quite good at defending, and he's got a lot of aggression, so he wins the ball quite easily. But he is quite slow. Javier Zanetti, he's very old now, but again, he's rated 82, and he's a decent defending mid. I'm not sure I would go for him, but I'll put him in there anyway. Some more strikers. Miroslav Klose, classic striker, great headering and great finishing, but he lacks in pace and dribbling. But rated 81, and of course for under 1,000 coins, I personally would go for him ahead of the likes of Matri. Maybe not Pizzini, but he is a good player. I put Alberto Gilardino in here. I mainly went for him just because he's rated 81. I wouldn't pick him. I don't think his stats are very good at all. I'd think Klose is way better than Gilardino, but like I said, I just put him in there just in case. Some of the other midfielders, Mari for Lazio, Kosu for Cagliari. He's actually quite a good midfielder. Attacking mid with 80 pace, 84 dribbling, 81 passing. He's not bad. The shooting isn't great though. Mari is a average attacking mid, not great, not bad. 81. Stankovic, he's quite slow, but he's got good passing and a great shot on him. But you do lack for pace with him. Miguel Veloso, I've played with him with Portugal. I play him as a defender mid. He's actually a really, really good defender mid. As you can see, his stats pretty well rounded, and he's got a great left foot. 80 passing. I think after seeing him in the Euros, I think he should be rated higher. But I would personally pick him. I'd put him in the team probably, but he's only rated 79. You can get him pretty cheap. I got him a 4-1-2-1-2 for 800 coins. That's all. Gökhan Inler for Napoli. He's a defender mid as well, but he's pretty well rounded. He's 80. More of a defender midfielder, but he's not a bad choice. I think the last player, I have Miralem Pjanic, a good little attacking mid for Roma. Pretty good dribbling, good free kick taker, pretty pacey for a 79 rated attacking mid. And a player I would personally pick because of his pace. I prefer pacey centre backs, but he's not the tallest at 5'8". Ivan Cordoba for Inter Milan. I think he's retired now, but I played him before. He actually does have quite pacey, and although with the size and great, but the defending is pretty good, and he's a great tackler. So all of these players, as I said, cost 1,000 coins or less. I found them in the market in this formation. The starting 11 is in the right formation, 4-3-2-1, and the rest are not, but you could probably find them in whatever formation you would like. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. As you can see, this is a 5-star rated team, 100 chemistry, and they're not even all in the right format, in the right position with the attacking mids and defending mids and all that. So yep, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, favourite and subscribe, and good luck.